Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the 51s and the Falcons. Bruce Sanders, of the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Mason Payne gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in, Thomas Jordan. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. And the day begins with an out. There's one away.
The first baseman, Morgan.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Roll, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
At the plate, Joel Morgan. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Roll, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Shaw.
At the plate, Sean Bird. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Shaw.
Striding in, Sean Bender, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the belt, kicks and deals, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Comes set, now the pitch. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Now a move over to first. Bird is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. The 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
He's going. Runner goes. Shoots this one over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Charles Cochran, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Root. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dero? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Stepping up now, Joel Sloan. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First offering on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Jeffrey Bellamy waits on deck. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hopkins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting first, the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Now in the box, Jeffrey Bellamy. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line hard to center field. Hopkins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So stepping in, Matthew Hopkins, and there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch coming, here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Fouls this one off. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Judd backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
That is it. The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Howard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 2-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
So a full count now. Chad Harden waits on deck. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Show Track. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Stepping in, Chad Harden. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Runner at first following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Brian Greer. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the left fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Stepping in now, Michael DeCosta. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
At the plate now, Thomas Jordan. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Nashville leads it 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Means. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball well outside. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a sinker in the zone called a strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ripped down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
In now, Jacob Sellers. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch coming. Here it is. A runner at first with no outs here. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike. from the stretch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Standing in, Bruce Sanders. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
And if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. He'll come home with it. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Bender is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. So coming to the plate, Pat Sample, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up the 2 ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes the right fielder. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track. And the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. So digging in now, Judd. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it is.
Oh, that's it.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Ready with the 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's the 2-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Kevin Root, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. As we discussed earlier, he's been stellar at the plate all season, but he seems to have hit a little wall in his last 10 games with a batting average over that period under 200.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The set and the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jordan is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 2-2. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Joel Morgan. And the pitch.
Ball 1.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and walks it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Digging in to try it again, Sean Bird. He drew a walk his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 1-0 home. Line drive, base hit to right. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate, Sean Bender, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Bender is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. A little low, it's 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Coming to the plate now, Matthew Hopkins, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home.
1 ball.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
So now to the plate, Trey Howry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here's the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2. Now he's safe at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Standing in now, Chad Hardin, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Hardin brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 to him now.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian Greer, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Striding in once again, Michael DeCosta. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
1-0 1-0 count. Here it is. And it's fouled away. One and two. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Nashville leads this one 5-2. Now batting, Joel Sloan. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Well, we've of course spotlighted the positives of his season batting totals, but putting a microscope on the last 10 games, his batting numbers have actually dropped off to around the league average over that time.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Bounce to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeffrey Bellamy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing, strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Means. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
As a look, now the pitch.
Upstairs.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jacob Sellers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 10 home runs, 39 driven in. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner on first with 2 away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch drilled to the left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, Bruce Sanders. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two down, runners at first and second. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0 pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bart Flash. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two out, bases loaded. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Thomas Jordan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1 on the season. Jordan is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Jordan hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Drive, base hit to right.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box now, Joel Morgan pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Judd stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, John Bird.
Ready once again, Sean Bird. He singled his last time up. There's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
It's hard to steal off a pitcher when he's that quick to home plate. Doesn't matter what kind of jump you get, it's hard to outrun that white baseball.
Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center. A base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The 51s are out in front, 5-2. To the plate now, Pat Sample.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Grounded to short, right to him. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in now, Judd. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Root. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bird ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Nashville is out in front, 5-2. Tiny Bird gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Sean Bender. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matthew Hopkins.
In now, Matthew Hopkins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Hit down the third baseline. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate, Trey Howry. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Fouled off. That misses. 1-2. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate now, Chad Harden, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Blue Moon Sycophus takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Blue Moon Sycophus.
Now at the plate, Joel Sloan. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh Means.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Means. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here's the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 2-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Jacob Sellers will be next. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and he pops him up, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I wanted to take a look at the base runner. We got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Jacob Sellers stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Runners on first with one down. Two and two the count.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian Greer. First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball and a strike.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Popped him up. Root is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Michael DaCosta.
Coming to the plate now, Michael DaCosta. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sellers is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now back, right field.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Thomas Jordan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Pops this one up. Root is there, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
1-1.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Now here it comes.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
3-1 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready now, Bart Flash, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
On that one, 2 balls and a strike. Well, as we've discussed, he's easily been one of the league's best bats, but his production has been merely good, not great, over his last 10 games, with his line over that stretch a little under 300.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months. When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Pat Sample, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Casey Baker enters the game out of the bullpen now, and this will force the upcoming switch hitter to swing the bat left-handed.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Pat Sample will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as they'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
First and second here with nobody out. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. None out, runners at first and second. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Judd will be next. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now. Judd batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Kevin Root. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. With runners in scoring position this season, Root carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cedric Morrow is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. At the plate, Joel Morgan. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Sean Bird. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Count even at 2-2. Here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Sean Bender, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Fly ball out to right field. Samples under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
For the traditional 7th inning,
Leading off the inning, Joel Sloan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2-0.
Fouls this one off. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, but just foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box, Jeffrey Bellamy. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled off. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Chad Hardy takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Chad Hardy.
Josh Means will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball that time.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bender is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the catcher, Jacob Sellers.
Now at the plate, Jacob Sellers. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch, a ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Misses 2-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate, Bruce Sanders. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two men are on with 2 men out. Bounce it to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Matthew Hopkins. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Matthew Hopkins.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-1.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
That's ball 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, designated hitter.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Now at the plate, Trey Howry. Here's the pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in once again, Chad Harden. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
At the plate now, Brian Greer, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Slider laid off for a ball. Now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but fouled.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bryce Black is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bart Flash.
The center fielder, Bart Flash.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 31.
Digging in, Pat Sample. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Judd, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Black has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Root.
Into the box, Kevin Root, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1 the count.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the dirt here. 2 out with a man at first. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. James Say enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Michael DeCosta. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fouled away. And it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back, right fielder, Thomas Jordan.
So striding forward now, Thomas Jordan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Rolled slowly to first. He's got it, and that's the second out.
The first base, number 73. Morgan.
Striding into the box, Joel Morgan, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Two out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Sean Bird would be next. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping into the box, Sean Bird is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a throw over. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. David Roberts comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
David Roberts.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Joel Sloan.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he fouls this one off. Roberts, a native of Tennessee. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh Lee.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Means. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the 51s have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Nashville led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Blue Moon Sycophus wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Mason Kane was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. David Roberts records the save, number 38. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Xanadu.